All right, Jason Gray, New American Funding. Doug deBruyn, New American Funding. How are you?
Good, man. What's going on?
Not too much. All right, let's talk about some economic reports that came out today. This is on the heels of you and I seeing mortgage-backed securities really improve over the last, let's say, 4 to 5, 6 days, right?
Yeah.
So we've seen a really good downward trend. We're sort of seeing some rates that are way more attractive than what they were 2 months ago.
For sure.
So let's talk about what could possibly happen with the housing inventory, because everyone sort of thought there would be a lot more inventory than we're at right now. Inventory is still fairly low.
Yeah.
We're probably, about a 3-month supply at best?
At best.
Maybe 2 months, actually. Yeah. And so let's talk about this report. Do you want to talk about it or do you want me to?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go over it a bit.
Why don't you go over this and let's talk about how this impacts us a little bit.
So, as you can see from the report, starts were down. Single-family starts were up, which is good.
Yep.
Permit applications were down.
Yep.
Single-family permit applications were down. Completions are down, and single-family completions are down.
And they're pretty big. We're talking,
Yeah,
8% plus.
It's nothing small. It's good to see some starts happening because I think that's forward-looking. That's a year down the road, 6 months to a year.
For sure.
So all this data points to a continued lack of supply.
I agree.
And we haven't felt it too much throughout the summer because rates were so high.
Right.
And, I don't know what the percentage is in the country of rates at or below 3, but it's got to be 40%, 50, 60.
Oh, absolutely.
Something like that. So people are less likely to move unless they get a great deal or have to move.
Right.
Life happens.
Yep.
But this is showing that supply isn't really changing.
Yeah.
And I think this summer, correct me if you feel something different, but I think rates are going to continue to come down. We're going to see 5s.
Yeah.
Potentially 4s. Maybe not this summer, but in the 5s probably this summer. And I think we were talking about that earlier, what we see that happening to the market, what's going to happen.
Yeah, I really think so. So we have to have about 1.3 million homes per year built or inventory ready for ourselves, right? And let's say we lose 100,000 homes just to nutrition and they just sort of go away. This will not keep pace. And when we were dealing with 2000, 2019, 2021, and we had inventory issues, we're going to run into that again as soon as rates roll over. I think we both agree the Feds will increase rates in February, probably a quarter.
Yep.
Quarter
to a half.
And then March, I hope they pause. And the CPI reports and the PPI reports that have been coming out, they did not look great. They didn't look horrible. But you look over year numbers.
Yep. They're going to continue to come down.
They're going to continue to come down. And eventually they'll turn negative. Because those year numbers catch up to themselves eventually. And so that's going to create an issue where the Federal Reserve has to pivot. And you and I have not seen interest rates go up so fast in such a short amount of time. And I think the opposite is just going to happen. It's just going to go down. And we're going to go there. The good thing about you and myself is we're constantly in contact with our clients. And if they get into a mortgage situation right now, and let's say it's a 6% interest rate, when it hits 5%, what are we going to do?
Call them. I've already told them.
Yeah,
I'm telling them right now.
Everyone.
When I call you and tell you it's time's ready.
Yep.
It's ready. We're ready.
And you have the same as I am. I'm just saying when it hits 5, we're going to go. When it hits 4, we're going to go. If we get into 3s, we're going to go. And we're talking about no closing cost,
right?
Limited cost until we get down to those lower threshold rates. So I really been walking it through. I know you are as well. Is what does that look like on a future payment if our crystal ball's right?
Yeah,
we could be wrong.
Could be.
I don't think so. I think we're right. Anyways, right?
I think we're right too.
But we will roll into an inventory issue. I think as soon as rates hit into those low 5s, the market's going to go crazy. And what's going to happen? No inventory.
We're going to go from a buyer's market back to a seller's market.
100%. Yes. And still some of those people that are at the 3% interest are not going to sell. People will buy at 5.
Yep.
People will buy at 4. People bought when it was at 7.5. Right, and so so there were deals out there. So this is some stuff to keep in mind. Let's keep an eye on these numbers for new inventory, that's new construction that's going to hit the market, but numbers not so great, but not horrible.
No, I mean I think we're in kind of a sweet spot right now. If you're a prospective buyer looking to move, because you can probably get something from the seller.
Yes.
You can do a permanent or a 2-1 buy down on the interest rate.
Right.
If you're not sure what that is, just get a hold of Jason or myself.
Right.
Or you can get it to defray closing costs.
Yeah.
And you'll be sitting good because you won the deal, basically.
I'm seeing that on a lot of deals. I mean, most of my deals, we're having those conversations,
and I think come June, July, it's going to pivot again back to a seller's market, and we're going to see offers over list. We're going to see price improvements, property values improvements. So
this is crazy, and I know we got to end this, but this weekend I had 5 offers out. Out of those 5 offers, 3 got accepted, 2 got outbid.
Wow.
It's already here. I mean, it's crazy. And so just be cautious, be careful. If there's something that you fall in love with, buy it.
Yep.
We'll deal with the refinancing later on.
Yep. Marry the house, date the rate.
That's right, exactly. Marry the house, date the rate. All right, awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed our episode. Like and subscribe. Give Doug a call if you need mortgage help. Give me a call if you're one of my clients as well. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.